Well, hello everyone. It looks like we are live and doing well, and I hope you're all ready for Halloween coming up next week. It's a pretty exciting time. I'm looking forward to seeing what all we're going to see for costumes coming around here. If you feel like letting me know, how many visitors do you guys usually get? Sometimes we don't get any. Sometimes well, we live on a very busy road, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer. But yeah, we get maybe 35 if we're lucky. That's about tops. So anyway, let me know below how many you guys usually get. I'd love to know. I know some of you get hundreds. I've heard stories of not being able to keep enough in stock. So welcome to my weekly wellness discovery show. If you don't know who I am already, I'm Danny Cade. And really the best way for you to have a life where you live better, feel better, look better, live longer, and all those great things is by getting little pieces of education on natural ways to having better health. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to get into a fantastic event that's coming up tonight. You don't want to miss it. The Vitality for Life show, Leaner for Life. Now, you might be one that you've been looking for an opportunity to do some sort of a reset in your wellness routine. Maybe you've got something going on, but it's time to, switch it up. Or maybe you're, at that point where you want to develop some better habits. Or maybe you're just at that point where you want to start feeling good again, or maybe just good for the first time. Don't miss today. This is important. You're going to learn so much tonight in this. So there is some archived events in my wellness center of previous webinars that we've done, but you can also register for this event through the wellness center if you're already in there, as well as catching up, like I just said, on some of the older ones that we've had, previous ones. But if you haven't subscribed to my wellness center yet, please do. It's pretty easy. You just put your name in, your email address, and like all things, take what you like. Some recipes you'll like, some you won't. Some articles you'll agree with, some you may not, and that's okay. It's always, fun to have access to all these different pieces of information that, I found that's how I learned an awful lot. So I'll drop a link up above for you at the end. And like I said, I had to learn an awful lot. My story started off actually back in the 90s. Things were going really good until I got bit by a tick, and then I got this thing called Lyme disease, and there's all these co-infections that go with it. And the toughest part of that, more than anything, is that it's like having, well, for me, it was like having fibromyalgia and a whole bunch of other neurological disorders at the same time. It's very confusing. It's very difficult to get help if they don't know what it is, or they don't want to look at what it is, or whatever the case may be. In my case, I learned that, it's if you have Lyme, it's very difficult to get help. So I had to start looking at other things. What can I do to help myself? Um, and so what I've been doing is collecting all of that information, and I just share it with you because maybe you're at that point where, you're feeling that you're just not getting anywhere with the medical system. You want to, and I know you do because I did. But sometimes, it's just better off to figure out, work with them definitely, but figure out as well, what can you do to help yourself? So that's what I do now is I help other people figure out, what they can do to, have a little bit of better health, maybe, learning the different things that nature offers. And that does give you more power to live a better life. So I'm really glad you're here with me today. Thank you for that. Now, last week we talked about how, the upcoming holidays, things start to switch, the days are getting shorter, the nights are longer, holiday temptations are all over the place. I mean, right now we have every single season, I think there is going on in Costco, Walmart, and all those things. And it's very easy to, to overeat when you've got all these temptations around you. And it's, not hard to fall off of your routine as, the nights get longer, and we feel a little bit more stressed than usual because now we have all this upcoming stuff as the year comes to a close, right? So it is good to take some time to reset before that holiday rush because it's going to help boost your energy. It's going to improve your digestion, reduce your stress levels, and it'll help you to stay balanced so that, come time that, it is the actual time to indulge, go for it. You're going to have a way easier time dealing with that than if you've been binging all the way through. And I've done that one, so I get it. So you can learn more about that. There's an article in my wellness center. You can check it out. And again, the link will be up above for you if you haven't subscribed to that yet. So again, we've got Halloween, the USA has Thanksgiving coming up, we got Christmas, New Year's, we got baking, family, cooking, and it's really easy to, slip into those, not so healthy routines, overeating, skipping out on, workouts, maybe not sleeping as well as we should. And it's very easy to start packing on those unwanted pounds. So here's something that you get to consider. What if you could use this time now to do the reset so you can let go some of those bad habits and then embrace some better ones that you might actually keep for life. You just never know. So during the show that's on tonight, you're going to learn about how a cleanse and a health rebuilding program can help you to reset your wellness routine right before the holidays. And what's really cool about this is it isn't just about, getting through the festive season. It's about also establishing habits that you're going to keep with you. You might not keep them all, but what if you just keep a couple that you keep into the new year and beyond? What difference would that make for you? So tonight, we're going to have two people. Usually it's just one star, but we have two. Dr. Bruce Daggy, and as you can see here, he's got a lot of experience. And when you go to register, you'll read even more about him. But he's going to be sharing what he knows about how to do a good reset for a wellness routine. And these are things that you can keep with you, for life. They're life skills, in short. And as well, we've got Nidra Sar. She's, as you can see, a holistic nutritional consultant. She also has a lot of experience, and she's going to be sharing some very successful programs that she uses, the 7-Day Cleanse program and the Phase 2 Rebuild program. So I know you're going to enjoy hearing all of her practical tips that she's going to be sharing because, again, if you only take one or two of these healthier habits with you into the future, well, hey, that's progress. So sneak peek at what they're going to cover tonight, why it's a great idea to do a pre-holiday reset, why it's essential. Learn how starting fresh before the holidays, again, can improve your digestive system, boost your energy, and help you to stay balanced during the festive season. And it's good to reset a wellness routine, especially if you take some of that with you for life. You can learn how to break free from some of the unhealthy habits, maybe even all of them, and build some really good long-term healthy routines that, again, you're going to carry on well beyond the holidays. I always find every once in a while I learn one new tip that to me, it makes sense. It resonates. You know what? I can do that. I'm going to do that. And I usually just take on one thing at a time, but that's me. Maybe you're one that you take on 2 or 3 or more, but anything is an improvement. So simple steps to get started. Well, first off, you're going to get the good step-by-step guidance on how to actually begin your wellness reset safely, effectively, and in a way that, again, fits into your daily life. You don't want it to be impossible, right? And of course, you're going to learn how to, handle some of the typical obstacles that get into our way, like, cravings. Usually if you're used to running on high sugar, well, you're going to feel a bit of an energy crash and, other disruptions, or maybe if you are eating more sugar than you should be, all of a sudden you start to feel the crashes. But you're going to get some practical advice on being able to stay on track, and you want that if you want the lasting success. Also, we're going to learn about how to maintain some good, healthy habits for the long term. There are some pretty neat tricks that are going to be shared as to how to turn the new routines that you establish now into good, sustainable habits that are going to keep you feeling balanced, energized, and healthy all year. And of course, there'll be a whole lot more. Can't tell you everything tonight. So it is tonight. I wouldn't even bother marking your calendar. Just hit the link that I will have up above for you. Even if you can't make it tonight, that's okay. I mean, again, we're getting into that busy time of the year. Halloween is next week and all those fun things. So, but register anyway so that you get the replay as soon as it's available, and then you can check it out on your own time and enjoy that. So, okay. So again, I will have that link above for you at the end of today. So grab your spot. And just to recap what we, kind of went through today, again, the holidays are coming up. There's going to be lots of temptations, and it's really easy to overeat, slip out of our routine. The stress starts to build up more than normal, but this year we can actually do this a little bit differently. And you can learn how in tonight's webinar, Leaner for Life, because we're going to explore how a cleanse can make a big difference by resetting your body, which breaks you free from some unhealthy habits, and you're going to build some good, long-lasting wellness routines in the process. So do join us tonight for that. Very important. I think you do want to see this. Again, tonight, that's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 Pacific Standard Time here. And if you want to learn more about this subject, there are some other articles that are in my wellness center. Some of you may have already seen your newsletter this morning. Again, components of a healthy cleanse. There's a product spotlight on the 7-day healthy cleanse. And again, why do you need a healthy cleanse in more detail than what I'm sharing? So if you're one of those that you like to learn little bits as you go, or, just want to increase your wellness IQ as well, do join my wellness tribe. I'll have that link up above. Right now, we're doing a no sugar challenge. We're into, what are we into? Day, what, 1, 2, 3? Yes, day 3 of it. And if you want to join, it's better late than never. You're more than welcome to. So hit that link up above for that. And don't forget to register for tonight. Again, I will post links for everything that I've mentioned up above, as well as my YouTube channel, in case you want to catch any of my previous shows. They're all archived in there. And you can message me or get a hold of me if you have any questions on any of the links or something I've said, or maybe you just like to sit and have a one-on-one chat with me and tell me what's going on with your world. And maybe I can throw a few suggestions your way to ponder and, see if it resonates or not. So it's something I love to do with you guys, those of you who have done it with me. We've had a lot of fun, and I look forward to doing that with more of you. So just get a hold of me. It's pretty easy. All right. Well, thank you very much for being here with me today, guys. I hope you have a wonderful time tonight. I look forward to seeing you there. And I also look forward to seeing you next week. Let me know what you think of the webinar. Thanks, everyone. Bye for now.